this with. Yep.
We are live, by the way. Just waiting on Mark, but no, dude.
Wait.
I was trying to beat you to it. I was trying. I almost had it. All right. God, no. Go ahead.
No, I'm actually. I think I am actually going to not drink the alcohols.
Say it ain't so. Who are you and what have you done with Isaac?
I don't know. I don't really have anything that sounds good tonight.
That's fair. I'm telling you, man. I am telling you. Fucking whiskey and orange juice. Don't be a bitch.
Bourbon?
Hey, that's not bad. I have rum over here that would probably go good with orange juice. I tried mixing rum chata into my coffee the other day, and it was fucking incredible.
I could see that.
Oh, yeah. Granted, I need to like drown it out with It was a lot better once I threw in some of that there milk to kind of even it out. But no, it was real good.
Have you done rum chata and Fireball to get that cinnamon toast crunch?
No, I haven't. Although the first time I tried rum chata, the very first thing I said to like describe it was, "Man, this is like drinking cinnamon toast crunch milk except spiked."
Yeah, no, throw like not a whole lot of Fireball, like just like a splash of it.
MPTP.
That's that cinnamon toast crunch for you.
Alright.
The last semester of college, we had a breakfast for dinner party.
Right. Like it.
Where we literally just served like a bunch of like breakfast inspired drinks.
So, this is my drink. It's called blended eggs and tomato and bacon in a cup. It's some Rocky shit.
And that's where cinnamon toast crunch came from.
Oh yeah, they just blended some toast.
Ooh.
Man, this is why you should never ever like let me cook anything. So while we're waiting for Mark, do you guys need any like refreshers or anything on what exactly happened?
No, that's why I listened to the episode, because I knew if I came in without listening to it, it was gonna be like, what the fuck did we do?
Josh, are you good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, since that's not the most confident answer, essentially you guys, after a 10-year time skip, which we played out in our little Discord channel, you guys, were tasked with retrieving the sword Godsbane, which would essentially highlight a weakness in Cyric, allowing you to slay him, which is, ordinarily very difficult. And so you guys traverse Sigil, because the clue you were given was that the sword can only be found in a place that the gods cannot touch, and in Sigil, the gods are not allowed. So you guys went to the interplanar city of Sigil, which is essentially like the dimensional version of the Atlanta airport. And you guys bounced around, found rumors about an ancient night hag named Ravel. You guys met the Lady of Pain and she mazed you, and you found your sword, and now you guys found a giant battleship in the middle of a random-ass demi-plane. Hello.
Hey, sorry, I couldn't find where I lived.
No, it's fine. Yeah, one would
I went through like 3 different Discord chats trying to remember which one we were actually in.
Is it sad that I kind of did the exact same shit? Because I joined like 3 new ones in like the past 2 weeks. So
yeah, I've got the top 3 that I have on here. This is the 3rd one.
Yeah, well, Order of the Candlestick's always on top for me, but I still had to like crank through a couple of them. All right, so now that everyone's here, do you need a reminder of what happened, or are you good?
What level are we? I have to level up.
Motherfucker, like, what did I tell you?
I'm kidding.
I was about to fucking say. Level 16, and you have...
I'm just trying to get the rants out early.
Yeah, I know. Well, there might be plenty, because tonight's session might be a little complex.
Bro, you don't even know what I have planned for you.
Well, we'll see what can be done about it. So, all that being said, yeah, everyone's level 16, and I asked that you have level 18 planned. We may be ending at 10 tonight, so the the 2 more sessions, including this one thing, might still hold, but we'll see how long next session takes, because boy, howdy.
Are we actually in Roll20 for anything?
Unless you need your character sheet for something, no. I'm in Roll20 for something.
My character sheet's on my phone, so...
Yeah, well, that's fine. Just as long as you don't pull out any bullshit. I trust you to be rules compliant, which I shouldn't, but I do.
For the most part, I am, unless I don't check my rules first.
Yeah. No, I'm in Roll20 for something completely different, but don't worry about that. God,
my beard looks so stoned. I love it.
Okay. So, yeah, where we left off, you guys found an ancient... Well, not ancient. It's actually pretty fresh as far as things go. You guys found this giant stranded battleship in this abandoned demiplane that you were in, and led there by Mask, and Germong flipped the little sign that used to be the skull of Cyric, the black sun of Cyric, into a single candle, branding the ship as yours. And even though that was an illusion that you did, it's totally permanent, because that's way too fucking cool for it not to be. So, would you like to check out the ship at all? Because the first thing you noticed was the helm, which is essentially, instead of where like the captain would normally, or like the helmsman would man the helm on a normal galleon or a normal ship, it's a dome. It's like an opaque dome with a what do you call those little doors on modern naval ships where you have to, a bulkhead, or you have to like twist a wheel to get it open? It's like one of those, and you go in, and that's where, basically it's like a gummy ship in there.
I believe it's called a bulkhead.
I believe that you both believe in the correct thing.
So, essentially, yeah, there's this bulkhead that leads into this dome, and that's where the 3 navigation seats are. But also, there's a console in this dome that belongs to the pilot. The operator's console is in the crow's nest outside, and the gunner's is in the middle of the deck.
Wait. So we're split up?
Okay, so there are 2 modes that, and the ship pretty much communicates this to you telepathically whenever you touch anything. There's 2 modes. You can steer the ship in a plane, like just as a flying ship. And in that case, you take your consoles outside, but if you're traversing the planes, you have to be inside the Spelljammer, the dome.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So is there anything in particular you guys want to check out? You want to see if there's anything on the inside? Because it's, for all intents and purposes, besides the giant dome in the middle that controls all the power, it's pretty much a standard galleon kind of ship.
I'm gonna be looking in the closets for an automaton, kind of like the droid from Knights of the Old Republic.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation, because I like this.
Investigation.
I think my child's getting unhappy again.
Let her play.
That is a 17.
17. So most of the closets contain vestments of Cyric cultists. So, excuse me. You find a lot of like purple robes with the black sun on it. With they call it the black sun, but the icon is distinctly purple for some fucking reason. It's very contradictory. But you do find 3 stones of far speech. So you guys have cell phones now.
Hey. And I throw one to Lufir, go into a closet, and activate it and go, wazza!
Besides that, the cargo hold is mostly been converted into a sleeping area for what seems to be a lot of cultists.
Oh, we lost somebody. What's going on? Oh, it's your music thing.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. Continue.
You're fine.
Carry on.
But, yeah, so the cargo hold has been substituted for a sleeping area for what seems to be like 20 plus cultists. But besides that, it seems spacious enough to where you could totally move some shit with this thing if it were not currently somewhere like where you couldn't ship shit. Also, Germong, you peep the the armaments on this thing because you're below deck now, and a sizable part of below deck is taken up by this, what can only be described as a giant metal cylinder laid perpendicular to the length of the ship. Parallel, I meant, not perpendicular, that would be weird. Parallel to the length of the ship, and it's etched in runes. Dark, non-glowing runes, but still etched in runes.
Can I read the runes?
What languages do you speak?
I can read all languages.
Oh, that's right, Eyes of the Runekeeper. Yeah, that's right. It's written in Dwarven, and it says,
Oh, hey, I can read that.
And it says just Phoenix Lance. And lots of phrases about let the fire of the heavens burn my enemies and shit like that. Lots of like, you know, very crusade-y bullshit. Yeah. Lots of references to fire.
I'm gonna, like, feel it. Does it feel warm?
Oh, yeah.
Is it nice?
It's like even though it doesn't look like it's running, or it doesn't look like it's vibrating or making any motion or thrumming of energy whatsoever, you put your hand to it and it feels like more or less like 200 degrees. Like, because you're a tiefling, it doesn't hurt you to touch, but like it's pretty toasty.
Gotcha.
And mysteriously, the air around it is not that hot, so it's containing this heat fairly well.
Oh my god, my eyeballs.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to go ahead and start doing normal procedures to check it and see if it's seaworthy.
So this thing's a lot different. Even though, like, on the outside it looks like a normal ship, it's quite different because instead of sails you have rotors, and you have like, you know, sails in the means of they're sort of like solar sails in a lot of like different sci-fi capabilities. You know what I mean? It's very clear that this thing does not operate off the same laws of physics that you know of. As a matter of fact, very few beings have discovered flight in the Forgotten Realms, last I checked, so you were not entirely sure if this thing could float. Your guess is that it could, but, you know, you really have no way of knowing because of how the machinery is, like, different.
Even with my basic Dwarven knowledge?
You see, that's the thing. This thing is, like, very clearly made Dwarven, but there's no record that you know of dwarves creating flying machines.
Except for the fact that I created this one.
You didn't create this one.
Over 200 years ago.
Uh-huh, no you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No you didn't. You're 200 years old, fuckface. Like, no you didn't. Little baby
right.
baby Ragnar with a little hammer in
I'm
his
like
hand.
250.
Drooling. Yeah, whatever. You didn't make it. You're not gonna I know a guy a boat.
I wasn't even thinking about that till now. Where's the I know a guy rolls?
Yeah, it doesn't apply in the hidden demi-plane.
I know a boat.
I know a boat.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's going on?
Well, I mean, I think Germon would be pretty content with just trying to fire this thing up.
All right. So you're gonna take a seat in the captain's chair and try to get it lifting off.
I mean, knowing how to do something hasn't stopped us in the past.
True.
I was gonna say, Luther lives by the life-old adage of press buttons until something works.
Okay, so just take a moment here, since this is one of our last times for this campaign.
Yeah, second to last if everything goes according to plan.
Second to last, yeah. So, Ragnar used to be the unpredictable guy, and now if you look at our current party,
Character development.
what the heck happened?
Character development happened. So, Germon, you make sure you have the, if you don't like the music to play excessively loud, make sure you have Song Lux and Dark turned down. So as soon as you touch the console for the first time, the pilot's console.
Oh my god!
I told you to turn it down.
Help!
I told you to turn it down, dude. I told you. I told you.
Alright.
I told you, dude.
Alright.
So anyway, as soon as you lay hand to this thing, everything to the console.
Play a song. Go to timeout.
As soon as you lay hand on the console in the dome, everything flares to life immediately. Lights turn on, stuff flickers, the dome begins to rotate. It looks like it has two separate layers to the dome, and the outer layer is rotating. And a telepathic voice immediately communicates to you everything that is in the operation PDF that I sent you guys, including how to hop to a plane, which essentially, let me turn this down because it is a little high. Which is essentially trying to like find a pole to a certain plane and letting her rip.
Sorry,
Also,
adjusting.
no, you're fine.
There.
Also, the voice of the ship also lets you know that everyone who wants to travel the planes with you should probably be on the inside whenever the inside of the dome whenever it happens, because being exposed to the raw energy outside of the cosmos can do really weird things to a person.
Like, is killing them one of those weird things?
Yeah, generally being eviscerated in every imaginable way, yes. It's like if you were in real life to step out of a spaceship with no spacesuit except worse.
I'm gonna give into the chaos here for a second, guys. So, you know how we're trying to find ways to kill Luffy?
Hey, listen to me right now. If you do something like this, I will kill Garen and he will be dead, and you will have to live with that.
Well, but Garen's not doing it. Luffy is.
Jesus fucking.
Because he can't die. That's what we just determined,
sure.
right?
You will be left without a gunner. I am warning you.
I have monkeys.
Oh god.
What is the intelligence stat of a monkey?
It's enough.
Gunners fire off decks.
Yeah,
true.
but you need to have intelligence to be able to know how to use it. DM rule, damn it.
I can explain to them how to use it. I speak monkey.
Alright, so... Like, if you guys want to fucking do that, like, whatever, but Luffy will be dead for an entire day.
But will Call be dead?
Call pops out as soon as Luffy does.
So Luffy won't die. He'll just be dead for a day.
Yeah.
Where would he pop back up?
What if we just chuck Luffy off the side?
I gave you
in the
guys
middle-
combat
in the middle of-
rules for this fucking thing with the assumption that something big is gonna try to kill you. So get rid of your only possible gunner, because I'm not letting a monkey operate a gun.
Hold up here. Just wait 1 second.
No.
I mean, we can always travel planes later. If we just throw him overboard while we're in the process of traveling the planes, what would happen? Would he just stay dead forever?
You would have to open the door.
Would he just come back and go? No, we would just leave him. We would just leave him on the top of the ship and just tell him to jump.
Would he be like in an infinity loop of death where he would
How
like,
about this?
die?
How about the computer says it won't engage until all fucking life forms aboard are within the bubble? Is that good enough
But what if
for
there's
you?
enemies? But
Yeah,
what if
that's
there's
fine.
enemies?
I'm cool with that.
Well, then don't have people on your boat. Rule number 1 of having a boat. Don't let people on it.
That's the opposite.
I have heard
If I
this
have a-
rule before,
If I have a boat, I'm inviting all the people on.
Can't believe
Yeah,
you
that's not-
except for Tyler apparently.
Can't believe you
Yeah.
fuckers found a way to break this shit like 5 minutes in.
Not us.
Do you want to have a fun boat adventure or not?
Well, yeah. We just want to know all the hypothetical situations.
Yeah, generally they'll be dead and their relevance to the story is like gone. So
one last bullshit, and I promise I'll stop.
okay, I'm holding you to that.
If Luffy, well, I'll be done with this bout. I mean, I'll probably do some bullshit later.
You have disadvantage.
this-
You don't know why.
But if Luffy was to be trapped on the outside, dies there, does he pop back where he died and is on an infinite time loop of death, or does he pop back somewhere else?
I'm going to rule that it's kind of like if you jump while a car is moving, you stay with the velocity of the car.
Luffy's gonna look at
We're all having this conversation with the ship. And
Oh,
Luffy's
yeah, of
just
course.
sitting there watching us.
Luffy's gonna look at the guys and be like, guys, we have to go back to Baldur's Gate for a minute. I have to get something.
All right, let's go to Baldur's Gate.
All right, so as you try to find your pull to the prime material plane that you're familiar with, because it turns out there's a lot of material planes, your vision shifts to like several scenes as like your mind tries to explore it. You see a blindfolded girl, a muscular tiefling woman, and a well-dressed gnome look onward as some sort of cowboy is engulfed in a magical field and transformed into what appears to be a potted plant. You see a blue humanoid and fur-laden goblin atop a charging centaur. They're booking it down a long hallway, pursued by what appear to be ghosts. You see a human man and a human woman held in stasis fields as a mind flayer places a wriggling tadpole in the eye of a silver dragonborn. And then finally, you see Grand Duke Rowan a Silver Shield, chained upon an upright post, surrounded by torch-wielding agents of the Inquisition. And this image allows you to pinpoint the prime material plane and engage the Spelljammer helm. And the outer layer of the Spelljammer helm that all three of you guys are within starts to spin super rapidly and starts glowing. And then, like a hyperspace jump, you feel the ship push forward at a velocity similar to like whenever a really fast roller coaster starts up like super fast. This pushes you back 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. Hello, Mackenzie. And then before you know it, you're looking at blue skies again. And you look up and there's the sun. You look to the left and there's some clouds. You look to your right and there's an ancient gold dragon flying next to you.
Hey, thanks. I'll need that for later.
So yeah, there's a dragon flying next to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna wave at it and go,
Wait,
"Hi,
what?
Mr. Dragon!"
I study it.
Okay. While you're taking a look at it, it kind of, you can see how it beats its wings, and you can see how it just like generally glides despite its massive size. It's really majestic looking. You can see how it inhales air, and you see a sack of like in its throat start to glow as it turns its head and starts breathing a giant cloud of fire at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna like try to dodge that.
Okay.
Oh, I have a new ability for this.
Tyler, I hate you right now.
I love you too, buddy.
Ancient Gold Dragons are challenge rating 24. So, question. If I see an Ancient Gold Dragon, can I turn into an Adult Gold Dragon later?
It's generally a dragon, so as long
Okay.
as
Do we dodge this all together? Or...
as long as your CR requirement fits it, then I think yes, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Okay, cool.
Well, Germong is the pilot, so go ahead and roll me just a general.
But I am the captain.
Right, whatever. So go ahead and roll me a deck save for me, Germong, pretty please. As
I thought it was intelligence for pilot.
It's fine. This isn't in combat yet.
Oh, okay.
That is a non-natural 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you watch as the dragon like inhales a breath and exhales a cone of fire at you guys. But despite having only just started to pilot this thing, you have like a natural knack for it, mostly because the ship is helping you fly it. And excuse me, goodness, why aren't you playing? Anyway,
It is playing. Can't you hear it?
no, I can't. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, you're able to basically deftly maneuver the boat underneath the torrent of fire, and you hear a booming voice come from this creature. And he speaks to you guys. He's like, "My allies in the Inquisition will delight in your deaths, mortals. Face me like men."
Why the hell is he allied with the Inquisition? What kind of gold dragon is this?
You can make a nature check for me if you want.
I mean, you're right, I can.
Anyway, so I need you guys each to make an initiative roll.
Give me that. That is a 17 on my init.
Okay.
That's only a 17 on the nature roll.
That's good enough. You guys don't have to roll initiative, because one of you beat the gold dragon, you get to go first. So here's how this is going to work. You guys are basically going to take your turn all together, where you guys decide how you're going to use your allotted 5 power points on the dab. You're going to choose how you use your PP on the dab. and then you'll execute your turn as so, and then he will go after you. Your nature check. The metallic dragons are the good guys. Ancient gold dragons are generally passive but very good aligned creatures, and faced with a significant enough threat to the natural, not so much the natural order, but just like mortal civilization as a whole, it's not outlandish for them to be convinced to ally with some sort of do-gooding operation, such as, how do you say, the Inquisition.
Gotcha.
You're thinking of the chromatic dragons are evil.
No. I just forgot that we were evil. I was like, why is he attacking the good guys?
A true villain.
I mean, it's our story. We're clearly the good guys.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Alrighty. So, the dragon is currently a little bit above you. Isaac, I'm gonna talk to you in the realm of range bands, which basically, one range band is like a separation of vague distance that I can use to impose difficulty on you. One range band is generally like, you're a little far from him, but it won't impede anything. Anything closer is point blank, and anything farther is where difficulties start to come up. Capiche?
Okay.
All right. So yeah, it is your turn. What would you guys like to do? You're currently situated to the left and a little bit under the dragon, coasting across. And if you look down, it appears to be ocean.
Okay. My thoughts.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah, you're good. Well, run me through your thoughts anyway, just in case.
Okay, so you said up and to the left?
You are below the dragon to its left.
Below to its left. Okay.
Yes. And you guys are both cruising pretty even. He's doing the thing where, like, he lets his wings just glide him a little bit.
Okay, so but as far as like side by side, if we were to move straight up, we would be pretty evenly in like where our nose points are, basically.
Yeah, correct. And you would also be neither of you are ahead of each other, and you would be well within your range band to be able to make an attack, or
We could do
Luke
that,
would.
and then
So-
we could just volley.
Here is my plan, if you guys will allow me. Being the captain of the ship. So I'm thinking we go 2 points into evasive maneuvers, 2 points into harpoon to get our butts in there, and then we go.
My thoughts, rather than going evasive, we just like hit the brakes to get behind him and position ourselves.
Well, see, here's my thing. What I want with the harpoons is I want us right up on him,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
side to side, because the dragon can't fly without wings. If we've got him harpooned and we're disrupting his flight pattern, we're all going down, and we can shoot him on the way down.
Yeah,
Probably be
why don't
taking
we
the
get
ship down
Why don't
with
we
you.
get behind him? That way we can like steer him down without him being.
Dude, where are the
without being in
harpoon
his
guns located, or does it matter?
The harpoons are on the side.
The side. Would we be able to
Yeah.
angle them towards the front?
You could probably shoot them from below the dragon. It could be angled upwards or downwards.
Yeah, because we're below it too.
Yeah. The harpoon is meant to pull in like a traveling target for boarding purposes, but you have a feeling that you probably wouldn't be able to board a dragon.
You want to bet me?
I mean, you could try, by all fucking means. The ship would be
My
without
ride
an
check
operator.
is through the roof, bro. I have a 9 on my athletics.
Yeah, and the dragon is really hot.
I'll turn into a fire elemental.
All right. So what are you guys thinking?
Alright. I'm just trying to think. Okay, I'm trying to still. Okay, I'm orienting like physically where it's at. Like trying to. Okay, so your suggestion is if we were to go evasive, which way would we go?
Well, evasive.
Yeah, evasive
just-
isn't. Yeah, it's not necessarily
You're not
moving.
okay. So you're not
just
wanting to like run away.
No,
You're
evasive
wanting
is
to
just
position
because we're going to get attacked after we get this thing close to us.
Yeah, you're anticipating like an attack, so it's not.
So
Yes.
So yours would be anticipating it coming in and doing it rather than positioning ourselves, is what you're saying.
Correct. So we're going to
Okay.
harpoon it. If we land the harpoon, it's coming into us anyways.
Okay.
And the evasive maneuvers would allow us to jerk or something to keep him from, breathing on us or.
It would just
you know,
make
slapping
his attack roll less less potent.
Yes.
It's interesting combining evasive maneuvers and a harpoon, because I honestly should have thought about how those two would play together, but we'll roll with it.
I'll just wait till I combine emergency dive with it. All right.
Well,
Just got real quiet there.
well,
So-
okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because we don't know how it's going to react yet. So positioning ourselves might not really even help us, because it might just give us the big "fuck you, I can do that too" kind of bullshit.
I mean, it is flying. It is a creature that is born knowing how to fly. So pilot is going to do evasive, gunner is going to do harpoon, and what is the operator doing?
I'm gonna do the assist.
Okay, you're using an advantage on the harpoon?
No, we're just gonna add a PowerPoint for next turn because there's more fun things I want to do, but I only have 5 points.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement? Okay. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to predict. Yeah, it's hard to predict what to do, so yeah, I'm cool with that.
It's a mini game. It can't be that hard, right? Lufier, go ahead and make me the harpoon attack. D20 plus Dex. Lufier, buddy, did we lose you? Josh, seriously leave us? Josh, seriously get up and go do something? It's only like the most team-oriented thing in this whole campaign that I've made.
Am I back now? Am I
Yes,
here
yes,
now?
you are. Hello.
Can
Okay,
you chill
cool.
out for a second?
No, I was just like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man?
As I was saying, lucky for us, I maxed out my dexterity today.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does in fact hit. Alright, so
Whoa!
you can go ahead and roll.
What, 1d12 plus 1d12 piercing damage. Dash R 1 D12. That's 11 damage, friend.
Okay, perfect. So the dragon sees the harpoon being like loosed and engaged as Lufier manipulates it from his console, and it tries to tilt itself a little bit, but this only gives it a sizable flank to be able to dig the harpoon into. So your harpoon rages forward, and the chain between it becomes taut as the harpoon latches on. And so you guys are now attached to the dragon. And
Oh, yeah.
What?
I said hell yeah. Phase
Okay.
1 complete.
And Jermong is currently engaging evasive maneuvers, so essentially he's prepping to do what he can while attached to negate the dragon's, next attack. For reference, by the way, just to like clear the air, I'm running the dragon stats are a little different because this is essentially a mini game. So both of your ACs are 16 right now. For reference, for anything hitting you, is that cool?
Gotcha.
Alrighty then.
Makes a lot of sense since we're not using proficiencies and whatnot.
Right. This is very much a mini game. So as the dragon is attached to you, he glides slowly to the left, which makes the chain kind of loosen a bit, and he tries to slam his head into the boat. We're gonna roll a D20 plus 5, and a 20 will hit.
Did you take the negatives?
Oh, I did not. That's right. What's your int mod?
It's only going to be -2.
Oh heck.
Why
Yeah.
ain't your intelligence higher? You're fired.
I thought your intelligence was higher than that, honestly.
I thought it was too. I thought it was like an 18 or something.
No, I have a 15 intelligence because I did Dex Charisma because I'm a talkie room.
I'll let you use charisma. Fuck it.
Hey, look at that.
Alright, so that's a net -5.
All right. Yeah. No. So
I'm talking to the ship. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
You're
Just,
you're
just
seducing the ship.
stroking the console.
Suddenly, like Cortana from Halo shows up. But anyway, so the dragon tries to slam its head into the bow of the ship,
Yeah.
which is the front.
I was just making sure that I had that right.
But Jermong is able to tilt it in such a way that keeps the flying trajectory going, and it totally misses. And then it's going to make its second attack, Cha-cha-cha. And how did I rule that? And a 7 is definitely going to miss no matter what, but I just want to make sure I ruled this, the next attack. Okay, so that only applies to the first attack each round.
Yes.
Okay. But the claw swipe also misses. Alright, so that brings the turn order back to the dab.
All right. So we have him chained in. Are we able to just like reel him in or anything?
I mean, you could pull him. The chain can be shortened, yes.
Okay.
If you want to do that, but I was gonna say that would probably I would probably give him a strength save to break free if you did that.
Gotcha. Currently, guys, we have him in perfect position for volley where he's not getting away. I think Josh mentioned that earlier.
Yep.
I mean, what else are we doing? I mean, could we not just bust out the big gun if we don't have a lot?
The
that
big
we
gun
need
he
to
has
do?
to be in the front.
Yeah, Phoenix Lance is like a it's like a giant.
Oh.
But
stream
like
of-
I said,
stream of
I
plasma.
memorized the dab thing earlier.
Okay.
I was very excited about this. Which
So
means
yeah,
you-
so
Go
the
ahead.
volley we can do, and that's 3 points. And then I was thinking we could probably...
So I forgot to mention, but any actions can be repeated if you have the power points for them, and you do have 6.
Yeah, I know.
You could double volley.
Oh. Well, dang.
That is something I forgot to mention in the PDF. This the music that I'm playing is from a game called Wild Arms 3, and this combat system is almost directly lifted from that. Whenever you fucking pilot your sandcraft in that game, because I love that game very much.
Okay, I'm cool with it. If you're cool with it, Isaac, it means neither one of us are gonna get anything.
Yeah,
But we
Josh,
both
you
have
got-
reactions.
Josh, you got anything else? I mean, yeah, I still don't really know. Other than him trying to break free, I don't know what else the dragon's gonna try to do.
Well, he's got a breath attack.
Yeah,
And a
but he's
claw.
like,
And a
he's
head.
kind of. Okay, question: does it look like the dragon could look directly at us based on where he's at?
It could totally rear its head and do that, yes.
Would we be able to kind of back off slightly, just enough that we couldn't get in his field of vision, and maintain the harpoon, like keep it taut, but back off?
Dragons have almost 360.
Yeah, he
range.
can pretty much whack his head pretty much around anywhere.
Okay.
They
However-
they can turn their head left and lick the right butt cheek.
Yeah, they can pretty much clean themselves like a cat. So that being said, you did notice the last time it did fire breath, it's the little heat sac in its neck glowed, and you don't see that happening right now.
So, you know, Garen just thinks that maybe he has 3 rounds to recharge this thing. Not sure.
I'm not sure, just looking at the roll 20 stats or something.
I don't even have it pulled up. I have the dab pulled up.
Yeah.
Is that really what it is? Is that the
No,
rules?
no,
Really?
No, he
Oh.
can fire breath whenever the fuck he wants.
That's what I thought. I think he has
JK.
an action that
Actually,
he has to
JK, he can recharge. Wow.
wait.
Fuck.
Ooh. Hold on.
I shouldn't have told you that, but whatever.
Yeah, you're being so open and honest with us.
It's
No, it's my Jedi mind tricks.
yeah, well.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to predict his course of action, so I'm cool just hitting him with what we got.
Cool. So double volley.
All
Where's
right.
Josh. Josh.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
He's very quiet.
It's fine.
1 second. Sorry, my phone's just not right next to me. So 2 rolls, right?
Yep.
Yes.
1 roll, 19.
Hit.
Damn, what's the damage for this?
2d12.
2d12.
/R 2.
And this is also point blank, isn't it?
Yeah, but
That'll be
there's no damage
13
bonuses for that.
damage this time. And then an 11. That's not gonna hit.
No, but the first one does. How do you get 13 damage? It's just a flat d12. Oh, wait.
12,
I'm
right?
sorry. You're right. Sorry.
Like you
I
get a
was
1
fool.
and a 12.
I was a fool. All right, yeah. My pen stopped working. That's really good timing. right.
We win.
We win.
Yay! Okay, I'll just keep track.
Congratulations.
I'll keep track of it right here. All right. Yeah. So you unleash 2 volleys against it. And it's kind of lame to narrate this as you're right next to him, but one of them misses. So essentially what happens is one of his wing flaps, after the first volley, like, digs into his side, his wing comes down and, like, basically rolls off the second volley of cannonballs. On the dragon's turn, he's going to make a strength save, and his strength is ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction for Disruptor Protocol.
Does Disruptor Protocol mention an attack?
If my attack connects, the action of a target is stopped.
Yes, you're correct. Okay, yeah, cool. I can take that.
Gotta pull up my other thing, my character sheet now.
Just D20 plus whiz.
18.
Alright, shit, yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, he goes to... like...
1d20 electrical damage.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Excellent.
And the action of the target is stopped.
Correct. So as he goes to pull away from you, he kind of the expulsion of electric energy makes him kind of like shiver a bit, and he stops himself from pulling away from the harpoon. That being said, he is going to make another swipe at the boat, and it is going to... I need to pull up my roll 20. Yeah, does a 34 hit? Yeah, it does.
I mean, can we reaction that one as well?
You only get one reaction.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know if it was one
Yeah,
reaction
sorry,
for the
sorry.
dab or if
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
one
sorry.
reaction per person.
I apologize. Yeah, the dab itself. You guys are all like a collective. You're a guest all day.
Gotcha.
Wow, that's a lot louder than I
Question
expected.
2.
What's up?
Are we still, like, moving on course, or is this kind of like... I mean, we're helicopters, so is this like a hover battle? Like, is this...
No, you
we
guys.
still moving on course?
It's like a chase sequence. It's just that
Okay.
you guys are like keeping each other paced.
We're
Okay.
crashing and falling currently.
Yeah, that's what I was just making sure we were, like, if we were moving towards something, or if we were kind of like...
It's pretty much
sea battle, like, in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty much flat ocean for as far as the eye can see right now, but you definitely are moving, and judging by the orientation of the sun, you're moving north. And also, there's probably like a little radar that, like, basically, I mean, you pointed out the prime material plane by your knowledge of Rona and Baldur's Gate, and so you're pretty sure you're on a course towards Baldur's Gate. The dab takes 24 points of damage as one of his claws digs into the side.
How much health do we have?
You have 250.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's
Alright.
cool. That's cool.
Okay, you can go ahead, and it is your turn.
Any suggestions?
You still have him hooked on the harpoon.
How close to the ocean are we?
I guess like you're a good like 200, 300 feet off.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to try a ramming speed?
I was actually like, okay,
And then I'll do a repair protocol?
another thought with that. Are ancient gold dragons known for their ability to swim?
Jesus Christ! Oh,
You
my
gotta
God,
fucking-
would you please warn me before you do? Oh my God!
Anyways,
So loud every time.
You gotta fucking quiet it, man. Anyway,
Listen, here's the thing. It resets every time.
really?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know
I
that.
don't know why, but it
Mine
resets the
doesn't.
volume.
Yeah, it
literally
doesn't
every
for
time. I
me.
think it's because I'm on my phone.
Oh god, that's
I
so
don't like-
funny. Oh, that's so funny. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I want to die every time it comes on.
Holy shit. Okay, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so where were we? The nature check that Garen made earlier. Dragons are amphibious.
Or what?
Dragons are amphibious. They can breathe underwater.
Okay.
Yes. I'm saying we pop a ram on him, and then I heal us back up.
All right.
That's my thoughts.
I didn't take into account whether or not it heals you before or after the thing happens, but because I am a kind and merciful god, I will say that you could definitely run the ship in such a way that repair protocol goes off after the ramming speed if you want to do that. I am going to give him a strength save to break free the harpoon if you do this.
If we ram into him?
Yes.
But we're shortening the chain.
Yeah, but you're also running into him.
But we're giving the chain slack, is what I'm saying.
Question.
Yes.
What if we try to, like, wrap him up?
You're trying to AT-AT him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, the thing about this is that you're not flying a snow speeder. You're flying something that is, like, equivalent in size to him.
Okay. I like where Isaac's going with this, and I'm gonna add to it. I know that we're not gonna be able to wrap him up like you're saying. But can we target wings with the harpoons?
I mean, that's basically what you tried to do, and he basically avoided it. You can certainly try to aim for it. I'd give you like a penalty for aiming for a specific body part, especially ones that usually are flapping. But I mean, you could certainly try. You already have.
I mean, can I use my my electrical thing to make him stop flapping for a second?
No, that's his movement. It's not an action. You have one harpoon you have one harpoon on each side, and the one on that side is currently engaged. Super Mario Galaxy had such a good soundtrack.
The only problem is we can't disengage harpoons unless we like cut them.
Also, if we're going to be done at 10 tonight, I actually think this might take 3 sessions, because the next thing is going to be probably the longest out of all of them.
Oh, well, we're just screwing around with the dragon and the new toy you gave us.
Yeah.
Should have known that was going to take 3 sessions by itself.
Yeah, well. I had faith in you, what can I say? My mistake.
No, that was bad. That was bad of you. Okay.
Yeah.
I at this point, trying to think of a way that we could do that, and I don't know for this turn, so I say Team Ramrod.
Cool. That's my vote.
All right.
Ram and speed, and then repair protocol.
Okay, go ahead and make me the roll for ramming speed. Flat D20. No penalties.
Flat D20. That is a natural 20.
Holy shit!
We're gonna die.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're gonna blow up the dragon and the ship.
Roll 6 D20 for the damage on the dragon and 4 D20 for the recoil. As you ram the shit out of this dude.
Let's see. There's 3 D20s. How many? There's another D20.
The recoil.
There's another D20. There's another D20. All right. Here's dragon damage.
6 D20.
19, 12, 13, 13,
Okay.
10, and 5.
Alright, that is a total of 72 damage. And go ahead and roll the damage to the dab, please.
14, 3, 16, 18.
16 and 18.
It hurts so bad.
51 damage. Plus the 24 you already had, so 51 plus 24. Alright, so the dab is at 75 points of damage. That's 175 HP left. The dragon has taken a total of 113.
So, Isaac, you know how you were saying that you're a high risk, high reward?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll the 2d20 for the. I'm assuming you only have one.
It's 1d20.
Yep.
And we heal a whole 3.
All right. Minus 3.
Look at us, still functioning.
So you have 100.
Still functioning.
You have 178 HP remaining. Just keep track of that for me.
Okay. Nose goes.
All right. Dragon is going to attempt to pull away with a. with a strength save, and again, his strength is basically godly. So, oh yeah. So the dragon tugs away at it very forcefully and yanks the harpoon out of his side. He does take another D12. Takes 5 damage from the harpoon being plugged out. So let me just add that there. Alright. That was his movement. He's going to make another swipe at you guys. With his tail this time. And
Is it? It's still the subsequent turn, isn't it?
yes, it is.
Okay.
If you were to engage the disruptor, it would cause damage to you.
Hey, Isaac, pop your reaction.
Dive.
Dive? Alright.
Actually, I think we should take it or risk it. Risk it for
Why?
the biscuit.
Why?
Because he just pulled away. My thoughts on my next turn are slam on the brakes and then fire the Phoenix Lance at him.
You would be able to maneuver in time, that is true.
Alright.
We'll risk it. Hit me.
Alright. It's gonna be 40, 12.
Tyler?
What?
Wait, did you actually hit me?
Yeah, no, he totally hit you.
Okay, whatever.
What did I
Hit
do?
me.
What?
The bot, I don't know how, the bot unmuted itself.
Oh my god!
Blaming you.
Shit! Alright.
It's become sentient.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and...
Bot's gone. The bot's gone.
Yeah, for Josh's sake, I'm gonna just play music on my end and just tell you guys what music I'm playing. If you want to listen to it for the general
Or just
feel
play
that
it
I'm
loud
aiming for.
enough to where we can hear it.
No, not doing that, because, like, that would require weird audio engineering.
Well,
So I'm
become
playing-
an audio engineer.
No, fuck you. I technically am. I just not with this computer, damn it. This is the final battle with Bowser from Super Mario Galaxy. Anyway, the dragon's tail hits you guys for 34 points of damage as it slams into the back, and slams to the hell. And let me roll high or low.
Hi.
All right, the tail slams into the electric discharger that you use for your disruptor protocol and smashes it to bits.
That's cool.
Low.
Alright, yeah, so 34 points of damage from the tail attack.
Little does he know that I have the innate dwarven abilities.
Excuse me, what?
To go.
I didn't say what they were. I just said I have innate dwarven
You have the
abilities.
dwarven abilities to be a dwarf. Alright, you wanna... It's your turn now.
I say slam on brakes and Phoenix Lance. It's my vote.
You can do that.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Alright. Josh, if you're in agreement, go ahead and roll the attack for the Phoenix Cannon. Lance, whatever.
Let me look and see what the...
It's a d20 plus dex.
Is it just always a D20?
And I'm gonna take assist protocol.
Okay, you can do that. You
And we're
wanna...
gonna give.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna give advantage.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I got advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can roll this
Oh,
twice.
sick, it's a 21.
Alright, yeah, no, the Phoenix Lance hits. Holy shit, alright.
We were not gonna hit with the other roll I made, so...
So, the bottom of the ship starts to heat up, and some of the metal on the deck above starts to, like, glow from the heat. And you guys feel it from your positions as a giant lance of basically molten lava shoots out from the bottom of the ship towards the dragon and strikes him square on the back. Roll me 6d20.
That's 59 damage.
59, Jesus Christ. Alright, this is great. I'm having a great time. Plus 59, how much is that? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so with the...
I'm just waiting for the. Well, dragon's dead.
Well, so with that, the Phoenix Lance does put a strain on the ship's power, so you guys will have one less power point the next turn. Alright. It is the dragon's turn, and from in front of you, he's basically going to do the thing where he flaps his wings to create a buffer, and he's gonna basically fall back onto you guys. So let's see.
So you said that he busted the disruptor.
He busted the disruptor. Yeah.
So can I not use that ability?
Not right now. No, you can't.
Okay, so he's like trying to fall back into us?
Oh yeah, he's trying to basically bust into y'all.
Let's dive.
Okay.
If you guys think we could afford to lose, because we'd be down 2 points at that point.
Why would we be down 2 points?
Because he used the
One
Phoenix
for the
Lance.
Phoenix, one for Phoenix Lance, and one's for dive. So we'd have 3 points.
Dive
next turn.
loses. We have 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say at that.
How
point,
much health do we have?
You
One.
guys are down by you're down
We
by
have
106. Yeah. No, you
So we have how much?
You have because he took 34 damage last turn, so you're down 106. That leaves you at 144.
I say we take it.
Take it and then just heal as much as we can next turn.
No, I say we take it. We Phoenix Lance him again.
Well, but he's closing in range.
I mean, he
Will
will
we still be able
probably.
to?
He'll probably. I don't know. He'll probably be behind you if he does this. And also, engaging the Phoenix Lance multiple times will damage it. No subsequent turns. It just does.
Does it say it?
Yes, it does. 40 damage each time you do it after the first one.
Oh.
And that's without.
Okay, you can dive. You can dive.
Yeah, I'll dive.
Okay. Emergency dive. Impose disadvantage on a target's attack. So let's see. His first roll is a 23. Let's see if the second one is any worse. It is a 20. I'm very sorry. Not a nat 20. A non-nat 20.
We dive a second time.
No, it's a reaction. All right.
Double disadvantage is a thing.
I have Panther style.
You have what now?
The
That's like-
Pathfinder feat.
That's like some fucking Wu-Tang shit, Panther style. Ah, you have mastered the sacred art of Shaolin, the ancient art of shadow boxing.
So
Okay.
the reactions in this game are basically attack of opportunities in 3.5 and Pathfinder. And so Panther style allows you to take as many attacks of opportunity as your dex modifier.
Jesus Christ. You know how I hate Pathfinder, right?
Oh, I know. That's why I was.
Anyway, so the dragon crashes into you, miraculously not damaging any of your critical components or breaking the mast, because the ship as a whole is kind of like shielded passively to to not break in most situations, but except for the excessive force. The dab takes 22 points of damage, and the dragon takes 15 as he basically butts into you guys. And Jeremong, you struggle to hold the thing level for a second, but you're able to maintain course, and the dragon is now behind you. And you hear a sucking of air very similar to the one that happened before he breathed his first fire thing at you. However, he does not fire this off yet. It is now your turn. You have 3 power points.
So we see him charging his breath.
You hear him.
Yeah.
If you look back, the little sack in his neck is glowing.
Are we allowed to do any other things?
You mean
Or
like...
can we only use the dab?
So you want to do something that your character can do?
Yeah.
I will say yes. It's very difficult at like this speed, and also this encounter was built with this minigame in mind. So I mean, don't hurt me, but I will tell you yes. What I
Alrighty.
want to do.
Give me a second. Pulling up my
strap
spells.
We strap the harpoon around Garen's waist and throw him out.
Jesus.
Dude, I would totally do it. Just saying.
It is.
No, I'm looking at my water spells.
I will tell you right now, it is 100% completely feasible for you to go down to the harpoon mechanism and like fucking just grab and hold on to for your entire life. But the operator's console would be empty if you did that. So for like distance reference, he's about 120 feet away from you.
About 20 feet.
120.
Okay. We might just have to do dab things. Because I don't think I have any that are going to be worth a dang.
Also, water
So-
generally not reputed for stopping dragon fire.
But what about a sunbeam?
So
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You can try it, I guess.
or what I mean to say is a sun bear.
No. You told me you
Man.
told me you unattuned from it.
Did I say
Yeah.
that?
You
Did
did.
I unattune from the ring?
Yes, you did. Yes.
Damn. Darn
So,
things.
I mean, regardless of what we do,
We're
we
gonna
need to be
get.
able-
Yeah, we need to get out of the way.
we need to reposition ourselves somehow. Whether we try to get back behind him again, Or the more risky option, we just turn around and face him head on. But we don't have any weapons that we shouldn't use head on right now, right?
Yeah, no, we don't.
They're all side.
Yeah.
The Harrier, the tiny little cannons that are on the edge, can hit from anywhere.
They still take penalties though, and we shouldn't waste points on that because we need a heal.
Yeah. I say...
What the hell is Cloud Kill?
It's essentially a deadly fart.
Oh my god, it's got 120-foot range. You create a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog centered on a point you choose within range.
It is a deadly fart.
Here's my thing, is it flammable?
I will say yes, because it's funnier if it is.
Dude, guys, can we do this? It takes no material components.
Remember that you are traveling very fast right now.
Do what? We're traveling what?
You're traveling very fast.
And?
So it probably won't. It will move. The spell description assumes that you're standing still in a combat situation.
Oh yeah,
you
no,
guys
I know.
are moving very quickly. It's
I know.
it's a cloud of fog. It will move away from you.
Alright, so my vote is to fall back and get side by side, and then heal for as much as we can, and just position ourselves for the next turn.
We have 3 points.
So 1 to move, 2 heal.
Well, we saw how my heal went last time. I'm
That's what-
thinking.
Josh, how are you doing?
I was wondering, where are we in position to the dragon?
You
It's
guys
behind
are
us.
you guys are level. Both like
Alright.
you guys are about 120 feet away from it, and it's behind you. You guys
If
are
it's
level
behind
and
us, then
speed.
this cloud kill thing could work. We need to turn around and run straight into it.
Better yet, we could just... Wait a second. So what if I put the point in his mouth? His mouth is open right now.
No, it's not open. It's the little sac in his throat is like you can see it through the skin in his throat that it's glowing.
So what you're saying is I should hold it for a reaction to when he opens his mouth, then put it in.
Are you talking about the cloud kill?
Yeah.
Because you said it's flammable.
I mean, yeah, but you can't cast cloud kill as a reaction.
I mean, I could if you'd let me.
No,
Just saying.
no, that's not
Be
how that
funny.
works.
If anything, it'd just screw us worse. Because they just put gasoline in front of a...
Pretty much. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I just
Wait.
want to see what funny things I can do.
Wait, alright, better thought. Better thought. Instead of moving to the point where it's like side by side in like attack range, we move side by side to where we're like borderline touching him. That way he has to deal with his own shit if he tries to breathe fire on us.
I say we just cut engines.
And die.
And
I
just
mean,
like
how
let him...
high are we?
You guys are about 200, 300 feet from the water. It would
From the
Yeah.
water?
it would be like crashing into concrete.
Okay, reverse gravity.
Reverse gravity, like in what sense?
Like, on the boat.
Yeah, but alright, the spell
Then it would go the other way.
50-foot radius, 100-foot cylinder, centered on a point within range. You could do that, but remember this is anchored. All objects that aren't somehow anchored to the ground fall upward and reach the top of the area. But then you would fall out, and you would just go back to normal.
I don't know, I'm just trying to think. We're screwed here. We're getting hit by a dragon.
You can do
It's
something
happening.
about it.
No.
You
I
have
don't see anything.
options.
We already went over the fact that he has a 160-degree range.
If we let him run into us, is he gonna take damage?
I mean, he did last time. If you were to cut in...
I say we take the hit. We put all 3 into the repair protocol. And just get ready for the hit.
But he's gonna like hit us with that fire breath. What are we sitting at?
100,
Well, here's my thing.
144 last time I checked.
If we put all 3 d20s into the healing, and then we use your emergency dive,
You
Alright.
would be sitting at 4 for the next turn, but you can do that.
I don't feel like that's gonna be much better than what we're at. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
okay. It's better than last time. 15 plus 13 plus 10.
Okay. So that's
So, 38.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
144 plus 38.
It's 182.
Cool. Yep. All right. Dragon turn. Time 4. All right. So you said you're doing the emergency dive because his first roll is a hit.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, if he's breathing fire, we are. I don't think we're
Yeah.
gonna do it for anything else.
I'm
Yeah,
very sorry.
fire.
I'm very sorry. So
Bullshit.
what
Bullshit.
is it? Is it? All right. So as your little thopters are basically taking care of some of the damage that's been done, Jeramon, you try to dive out of the way as he unleashes a torrent of white hot flame at you. And your first dodge does, like, get out of the initial blast, but the dragon swerves his head, and he inflicts 48 damage on you guys.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we saved 38, so
Yeah,
we only
so
took 10
you only took
damage.
10.
We netted 10.
Alright.
Alright. Dab turn.
Turn around and ram him?
I can let you do that. You can still...
Honestly, I say we just turn around and Phoenix Lance him. Take the 40 damage.
I would let you do that.
I think he's in worse shape than we are.
Well, it's...
Because either way, we're taking damage. So...
Yeah, but
To you,
it's a
to
flat
you,
40. It's a flat 40 for the. It's a flat 40 for the Phoenix Lance.
yes, or a
And,
potential
two-
40 for the ramming speed. But you only get the 3d20 for the ramming speed, whereas you get the 60-20 for the Phoenix Lance.
Oh, okay, I read that wrong. Okay, yeah, no, I'm cool with that.
Sounds good to me.
okay.
Oh yeah,
And
'cause
then-
I crit last time. That's why.
Yes, you crit last time. That's why you did so much.
Got
And then I'm going to do the assist protocol.
All right. Josh, roll your 2 attacks. Well, the attack with advantage is what I mean.
No, he said 2. Do it!
No.
22.
That would be 80 damage. A 22?
Yes.
All right. Roll me 60, 20.
4, 60, 20. 52 damage.
Holy shit. Okay, wow. Alright, so you guys notice that as you're flying, all of a sudden, landmass is very rapidly approaching. And you engage you engage the Phoenix Lance, as you, like, swerve the boat around, and it goes straight into the dragon's chest and leaves, like, a massive gash. So the dragon, very fucked up, flutters towards you with all its might and latches on with all of its claws, just as you guys are traversing the land space below. And as you guys approach the Ducal Palace, which you can see increasingly closely, you see below you the massive armies of the Inquisition already occupying the surrounding area. And then, as the dragon is, like, thrashing, trying to hold on to the boat, all of a sudden, all of your systems completely die, like, almost all at once. You hear, like, the sound of the Death Star powering down, just...
Yay, I broke it!
as the dab starts to fall from the sky. And all 3 of you guys... you can actually make me con checks. Let's go ahead and make this a con check, as the dragon is flung from the dab during its descent, and it does fall to the ground dead.
Oh, do I have that?
I think I get advantage on con checks.
For what reason? I mean, like, I'm fine with that, but, like, why?
I'm looking. Because I remember that. It might just be for a specific thing that I get advantage on con checks.
I think that might be, like, for poison, because you're a dwarf.
Well, but I think my lycanthrope gave me something on con.
Yeah, con saves all around.
Ha! You gain advantage on concentration. No, that's not con. That's just concentration. I'm done. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Warcaster.
So we're gonna... Is the... Does the ship happen to be a paladin by chance? Can I have that arc?
Is the ship a paladin?
Wait,
No,
what?
it's not.
So what are we trying to avoid here?
Like,
I'm
are we
essentially
crashing?
I'm essentially trying to see if you guys remain conscious or not.
I rolled an 8.
All right, so Jeremon's taking a nap.
Okay. Okay. I rolled an unnat 20.
Okay. And Lufier, what's your con save? Let's see. I'm trying to. Also, Jeremon, you can make me an unrelated Arcana check, pretty please, because you're the only arcane spellcaster in the group. Well, actually, Lufier is an arcane spellcaster as well. Also, Josh, we did lose you, like for whatever reason. Like if you are talking and we can't hear you, yeah. There you are. There he is.
Just
Okay.
turn back on. Just turn on the music again. We'll find it.
No.
All right. Yeah. So.
No, I rolled a nat 20. It was a 23.
Excellent. Okay.
So, an Arcana 15.
Okay. You realize that you guys hit an anti-magic field.
Who's anti-magic field?
Geez.
Did we pop an anti-magic field?
Jeez, I don't
It
know,
could have
man.
been anybody. It could even be a boat.
All right. So, as the dab crashes almost into the immediate vicinity of the Ducal Palace, basically annihilating a good part of the upper neighborhoods of Baldur's Gate, you guys are flung every which way. And you guys, for simplicity's sake, we'll say you don't take damage. But Lufier, you tumble into into what used to be a Temple of Lathander in the city, within the city. Ragnar, you tumble into a pretty sparse alley, and Jeremon, you see yourself flying into the rafters of the Ducal Palace.
Could I make a request very quickly?
Yeah, what's up?
Could I not fall into the temple since I critted? Could I make a suggestion of where I fall into?
Can he know a location?
Yeah.
Where do you want to land?
I would like to land in Lufier's favorite shop, the costume shop.
All right. You know what? Okay, the costume shop just happens to be next to the Temple of Lathander. It's so weird.
Huh.
He moved.
So convenient.
Better traffic.
So like you crash pretty much on the ground next to it, like near the front door. All three of you guys roll me initiative checks.
Oh no.
This is going to determine what order your duels go in.
I have a feat. It says I'm always first.
Uh-huh.
Mine's 25.
Okay.
Oh geez, surprise, surprise. The rogue's gonna go first. Mine's 15.
15. We have a ranger with 20 with plus 5 dex, so we don't know what he's gonna roll.
I don't know, I can't hear him. Turn the music on. Seriously, turn it on. Like, he's not doing anything.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah.
Stop, please. I don't know why I keep
do it.
What are you rolling on an inch, buddy?
Yeah, it was a 16.
Okay. So our order is going to be Jeremon, Lufier, Ragnar, Garen. So.
Wait, so there's a Ragnar and a Garen?
No, there's Garen. Fuck off.
I
So
thought it
anyway.
was Jerry.
Anyway.
God damn.
So,
Garen?
Lufier, you come to...
Garen Logan?
Garen, you come to in a, basically like an audience hall that, you once held court in as a Grand Duke, and it's mostly empty, except for, one person that is sitting in the throne, and it is a half-orc. Well, you can see, like, half-orc ears poking out of a helmet, but the face is obscured. And as you wake up, this being, stands up, and he draws a greatsword that was strapped onto his back and removes his helmet. And Corin Dinch steps down from the throne and starts approaching you.
Can we just take a moment here? I'm probably not the only one that's wondering how long we were gone.
I mean, I don't know.
Just saying, how long were we gone?
Lufier.
Time's weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's people here.
Can I look at a calendar on the wall and see what dates are marked out?
Yeah, you see, you usually have a scribe to take care of that whenever you're holding court.
Just 1 second, buddy. What day is it?
So, Lufier, did you go into the costume shop after you landed?
Go into the costume shop.
All right. As you enter it, a burst of light basically tears a hole through one of the walls, and as you peer through it, you see Degra, clad in his holy vestments of Lathander and a solid suit of plate armor, with a mace drawn pointed at you.
Okay, wait. So we got
Ragnar,
Degra the cleric. We got Corin. He was the fighter or barbarian?
fighter. Although he looks like he
So
took
we killed the wizard.
he looks like he took a couple levels in Paladin. Ragnar.
So who's left after we killed the wizard?
Ragnar, you're in the alleyway, and you see a robed elf with his hands put together. And then he unclasps his hands, and he strikes a badass kung fu pose. As
I don't want to fight this guy.
Fanshir Ortanyel puts a battle stance on you. All right, so
Wait a second. I want to
How
fight.
come I got the one character that could actually kill me?
This guy can kill me too. He's a monk.
it's because I tried to do this.
We're level 16, buddy.
Anyway,
This monk can kill me.
so let me reload this. God damn it! Of course, it starts 7 minutes in. We're going to stop. We're going to start at the top, and we may not finish this battle tonight. But we're gonna get it started.
Things are looking okay right now.
This is what I am playing music of. Anyway, so Germon, Corin is approaching you with his great sword drawn, and he looks at you. He says, "By the light of Tyr, I'm going to end your reign today. I know you cannot be saved. I've abandoned that idea long ago, but the Inquisition has given me a new lot on life. This is your last day. Savor it." And you can say something back, but I also do need you to roll initiative.
That's fine. That is a 26.
All right, you will be going first.
Fireball.
Fireball. All right, yeah, fuck yeah, do it. Oh wait, that's a deck save on his end, right?
Yep.
All right. D20. Oh, he fails the fuck out of that. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeet. Let's see. So I need 2 more D. Oh, these are D6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So that is a 17, 20, 38.
38. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. Minus 38. Fire damage. Okay. Yeah, no, he takes the fireball on full blast, and as soon as the flames cool down, you see that he's still on his feet, but he's recoiling a bit.
Also, give me 1 second.
Yeah. As you're 1 seconding, he hoists his greatsword and issues another challenge at you. And he's like, "Do you think I haven't prepared for this? Do you think I haven't made myself ready to strike down the greatest evil known to the realms? You think I wouldn't be here not prepared to right my greatest mistake?"
Bonus action, Hexblade Cursin.
Okay. What does that do again? It lessens your crit range and...
Plus 5 bonus to damage rolls, and
Okay.
crit on a 19 or 20, so 18,
Okay.
19, 20.
Excellent. All right, he is going to close the distance and let me. Oh God, yeah, he has that many attacks. All right, what's your AC?
19.
Okay, all 4 of his attacks hit.
Oof.
So let's see. I need my calculator up. So let's see.
I need to pull out my notes to remember what all I have.
And I can only reaction one of them. Right?
Correct.
Well,
So he does 16, 12, 13, and 19.
how do you want to do the uncanny dodge if I can only reaction one of them? How do you want to do that?
What do you mean? Like, it says you only get to do...
the reaction to half attacks damage against you, so I could only reaction on one action.
Right, but
So
here's
how
the
would I
thing.
determine-
Also, he is technically making one attack action when he does this. Let me look this up on extra attack. I'm curious. First D12s. The grand total is... Wait, what? Do we... Uncanny Dodge halves the individual types. The wording doesn't need a reference. So... Let me see. You know what? This is not very... I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you. He deals 30 damage to you.
Okay.
Because it's technically all within one attack action, which I don't feel like rules lawyering this out. And also, he's probably going to cream you if I don't give that to you. So yeah, 30
That's fair.
slashing damage. Alright. Moving on to Lufier. You're within the costume shop, and Dagger is pointing a mace at you. And you can go ahead and roll roll initiative as well. Lufier, I can save you, you know. I know what ails you. I can make it right. The holy light of Lathander gives me many powers. You know this. Let me help you. God damn it, Josh. What is up with your phone, buddy?
All right,
Punch the music button.
Not punching the music button.
Punch the music button.
Not punching the music button.
Punch it.
Like, man, we've got to hook our boy up.
Am I not here?
You are here now,
You're here
yes.
now.
You like space out every once in a while.
Okay, I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I don't
It's
know.
literally never done that before now, but it's doing it. This is the world we live in.
It might help whenever Ragnar's turn starts to exit the app and, like, restart it and just rejoin us and see if that helps anything. But anyway,
Yep.
so what do you get for an ish?
I got a 6.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, he's definitely gonna go first.
He's gonna kill you.
Alright, so... He is actually, he's just gonna go ahead and, so he focuses his energy, and a vertical wall springs out of nowhere made of whirling razor-sharp blades, because he casted Blade Barrier. So, he's essentially surrounded by a globe of just swirling blades.
What level is that?
Blade Barrier is a 6th level evocation spell.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Blade Barrier's pretty cool.
Nice.
Alright, what shall you like to do?
1 second.
Yeah, you're
Blow
good.
him up.
Okay, let me double check some things.
Okay.
Use call as a meat shield.
Yeah, so... is it gonna take a bonus action to summon call? Is my real question.
No, you can pretty much always assume that Call is with you. Whenever you want. She's like a free action summon.
Okay, let's see here. That's not what I want. Okay, I have a couple new things. So I'm going to, back off.
Okay. So, like, the situation right now is that you're inside the costume shop, and he's in the street outside. So it is, like, 100% feasible for you to take cover inside the costume shop away from his line of sight. If that is what you want to do. Man, something...
Might need to bounce the server.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, because it's starting to get a little fucky-wucky. And I don't like...
I'm gonna switch devices real quick. 1 second. I'll be right back.
What are we
Yeah.
on? What server are we on?
We're on Candelstick.
No, I meant bounce server like location.
Let me check. Server settings overview. We're on US South. Let's do US Central. Save changes. Boom. Alright. Should be swapped out. We're gonna wait for Josh to so while Josh is doing his
I was
thing,
having issues with you too, like not just Josh.
That's interesting. Alright, well thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can go ahead and roll your your initiative against Fanshear.
I got a 19. He probably beat me.
Let's see, d20 plus 5. Yes, he got a 21.
Yeah, go figure. The monk's faster than the giant bear.
And then he does his cool little kung fu pose, like I said, and he softly whispers something about the flow of the water, and he closes the distance.
The 4 elements?
Yeah, he closes the distance
what a loser!
Stupid fast. And how many extra attacks do you have, my boy? Just one. Okay. So his unarmed strike.
Reinforcements.
So he draws his sword, and the sword immediately lights a flame because he has a flame tongue katana, and he's going to make does a 21 hit?
Me?
Yes.
Are we still on me?
Yes.
It depends. Does the sword count as magic?
Yes.
Then yeah, it's
Okay. So he does 29 slashing damage to you with the 2 swipes of his katana, and then he's going to use a key point on flurry of blows to make 2 armed strikes.
now you're gonna kill me.
They
right?
both miss, actually, as he tries to work in some kicks, but you're able to readjust yourself to his attacks. You can go ahead and make your move.
Okay, so I tell him I don't want to fight him. Just trying to communicate with the guy.
Okay.
Look, I'm not looking to fight you.
Let me see. Your words wash upon me as waves on the cliff. No, it is far too late for forgiveness. I have achieved enlightenment. I have achieved forgiveness within myself. And the capstone will be your death. You have done much wrong to this world, and I will not allow you to continue it further.
Alright. You know what they say when you poke a bear. And so I'm going to spend my action to cast Conjure Animals at level 7.
Okay.
For 6 brown bears.
Alright.
And they're just going to surround him. And then I'm going to bonus action into a stone elemental.
Okay. Luthir, how are you hanging with us, Josh? Motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh no, he's back. There he is. Maybe?
We got that part.
You not hear me? What is wrong?
Yeah,
with
no,
this thing?
we got it. All right, so yeah, you still have your move.
Okay, here we go. Here's what.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm going to take cover by.
Okay, so what I would do, because you keep on cutting out, do you have it picking up your voice? Because if you do, I would suggest doing push to talk. And if you have push to talk, then set it to the other way and crank your sensitivity up a bit. He's gonna take cover behind one of the shelves. He's gotta play by text, I guess. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, you gotta try cranking your sensitivity up and switching input modes. I think that would probably help you a little bit. I don't care if we have background noise. I want to be able to hear you. Of all fucking days.
Hello?
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 Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes, hello.
I mean. Okay, so here's the deal. So I'm gonna move over.
You gotta move over.
Aim at. Souls is the one attacking me from out the.
Yeah, you're still cutting out every 5 seconds. I do not know why. Got you there.
Okay, so I have a very important question.
Yeah.
Because you said that my armor changes with my wild shape.